So when you've just become a new leader and you want to put together a strategy and begin to develop a vision with or without a team, because remember, leaders can lead teams as well as lead work. And you've come from a specialist background, or you've been an advisor or a junior level, and suddenly you've stepped up into a leadership role, there's a few things you're doing that you should stop doing pretty quickly. Or at least you should have awareness that you are doing them so that you can consciously work on them and recognize that they are happening and to stop. First thing the new leaders are doing is they are stuck in their old role. They're getting into a lot of detail, trying to resolve and fix minute things, but they're still doing it themselves because they're still stuck in that kind of old space of, I've got to control this, I've got to fix it, I've got to make sure that I'm seen to know what I'm doing, I have to know what's going on, I have to be seen to be fixing it, I have to stay on top of it, I have to handle, manage, control, fix, correct, and that's the mindset that they're still clinging on to. They're not in navigation mode, they're not setting sail, they're not defining a destination, and they're not motivating and empowering their people. Instead, they're focusing on all of the nook and cranny detail that they used to do. They're still asking, well, where are we going? And that couldn't be further from the reality of what a seasoned leader will start to look at. On the other hand, they're excited and proud of their new role, and they've kind of got some newly formed clout about them. You know, I'm in this position, I've done a lot of good work to reach this stage, and I've got some teeth and I can bite, and I've got some authority, and I'm going to throw that authority around a little bit. You know, they've got some people that look up to them, and they start to get into this command control sort of space where, you know, I've got to be able to tell you what to do and you've got to listen to me. If you don't listen to me, we've got a problem. And so that could start to cause a lot of problems. The objective of the new leader should be to learn about their team, to learn about their people, to see what's working and what's not working, what are the pain points, where we're going, what's our destination, how do we look in a year, and how do we form that vision together collaboratively and begin to communicate that and get precise about it. And as part of this, the new leader is very, very collaborative. They're very consultative, they are very non-threatening, and they do this via a very non-authoritarian kind of way. They draw in ideas by asking lots of questions and getting lots of people together and creating environments where there's a lot of chemistry of ideas and things are kind of bounced around, lots of clarity is surfaced, lots of ideas are tabled, and they sift through those to see what's actually sound and what's good and what makes sense and what's logical and what actually aligns to that vision that we've been starting to put some shape to and some form to. So as always, they should be asking a lot of questions, and equally as important, they should be listening. So new leaders should stop telling, start listening. They should stop trying to be the expert and be an enabler for expertise to flourish, and allow people to develop their expertise and confidence to be able to determine paths and find their pathways. And these new leaders should focus on development and the building and strengthening of lots and lots of healthy relationships where there's mutual give and take, relationships with peers, relationships with stakeholders, relationships with their people, relationships with their seniors, relationships with external partners, relationships with broader communities. One of the most valuable tools in the leader's toolkit is strong relationships. More on relationships soon, and more on leadership soon, so stay tuned. Is that okay? I'm going to tell you what to do. No, because not all leaders have teams. You do it now, you do it quick. We are going to do this again. Stop that. Please stay tuned. Stop it. So stop it. Stop it.